Hi, it's Elena of Financial Demics, where I give you the tips and tools to manage your money, increase your savings and your income, and decrease your debt. And today we are talking about one way you could possibly make a dent in your credit card debt without necessarily having a lot of money. Now, in my previous video, I do talk about ways that you could pay off debt with a low income. But this is one way that I actually paid off debt when I had a situation come up and I couldn't give as much money towards my debt. So this will help you contribute a little bit more without necessarily breaking the bank. If you really want to make a dent in your credit card balance, then you have to change the way that you think about your minimum payment. When it comes to your minimum payment, typically your credit card issuer will charge you either $25 or 1 to 3% of your actual balance. Now, don't forget that your balance will actually include any accrued fees and any interest that has been charged previously. Now, if you're only paying, say, the $25 that your credit card issuer is requiring you to pay each month, it's going to take you a long time to actually pay down your debt balance so that you're at zero. Now, if you're only paying the $25 that your credit card issuer is requiring you to pay each month to stay up to date on your payments, then it's actually going to take you a long time to get to a $0 credit card balance. If you take a look at your credit card statement, usually in the upper right hand corner, there's actually a box that shows you how long it will take for you to pay off your debt if you continue to pay the minimum. It will also show you another amount that you can pay that will actually reduce the amount of time it takes to bring your balance to zero. So if that amount doesn't work for you either, here's a way that I want you to look at your minimum payment. Instead of just paying the minimum payment, so let's just work with $25 for example, you are going to pay the $25 minimum payment listed plus any interest charges for that month. So if your interest charge for the month was, let's say, $10, then your new minimum payment is going to be the $25 minimum payment that they are requiring you to pay plus the $10 in interest charges to give you a $35 minimum payment. And you will continue to pay $35 because, of course, when we are paying off our debt, we're not adding new debt. And you will continue to pay that $35 minimum payment until you pay off the credit card. Because remember, we are not going to continue adding new debt while we're paying off debt. And I actually referenced that in my video, How to Pay Off Debt Quickly in 2020. And if you haven't checked that video out after this one, I'll have the link below so you can look at that one also. Now, as your balance on your credit card decreases, so will your interest charges. But I don't want you to decrease the amount that you actually pay towards your credit card, because then that is going to make the process longer for you to get that balance down to zero. So as your balance decreases, continue paying that minimum payment amount that you calculated initially. So in this case, the $35. So you can get to a point where maybe your minimum payment is $25, but your interest is $5. So now you have a calculated minimum payment of $30, but we're going to continue to pay $35 so that you will be able to continually make a dent in your credit card balance and pay it off as quickly as possible. Paying more than your minimum payment on your credit card will actually allow for you to save money in the long run, and it still should help you get through the process quicker than what that little box in the right hand corner says is going to take you. In the comments below, let me know which credit card you are trying to pay off right now. And if this was helpful for you, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. And please share this with your friends. And I'll see you next week. Bye.